Uh, all right. So, Vice Chairman, would you officially call the meeting to order?
Yep, call the meeting to order for the 21st of April.
All right. Thank you, sir. We'll begin with the reading of the Open Publics Meeting Act statement. On January 28th, 2026, notice of this meeting was placed on the official Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency website and emailed to both the Carrier Post and Gloucester City News newspapers for publication. Hey, Jeff, I think we have, thanks for joining. I think we have some feedback outside coming in.
Yep.
Thank you. Uh, Let me start that again. Reading of the Open Public Meetings Act statement. On January 28th, 2026, notice of this meeting was placed on the official Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency website and emailed to both the Carrier Post, Gloucester City newspapers for publication. The official notice to Borough Clerk was emailed on January 28th, 2026, which included a request for posting of the notice to the official Borough Bellmawr website and bulletin board. All requirements of the Open Publics Meeting Act statement have been met in compliance with the Sunshine Law. Gentlemen, if you give me 1 second, I think Jim just joined and I just want to confirm he can hear before we get the flag salute and roll call.
Hey, Jeff, I'm here. Yep.
All right. Thanks, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Man. Hey, guys.
All right. We'll proceed with the flag salute.
Oh,
I pledge allegiance to the
To the
flag
flag
of the United States of
United States of
America
America,
and
to
to
the
the
republic
for which
for which
it stands,
stands one
one
nation,
nation,
under God,
under God,
indivisible.
Indivisible.
with
liberty
liberty and justice for all.
All right. Brings us to a roll call. Chairman Frank Philippek, he is absent. Vice Chair Ray Bider,
here,
Commissioner James D'Angelo,
Here.
Commissioner Tom Whitman,
here,
Commissioner Neil Patel,
Here.
Commissioner Simpson.
Here.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Macrina.
here.
All right. Thank you, sir. Josh here, Executive Director. I am here. Mike McKenna, Agency Solicitor.
Here.
Dennis McNulty, Agency Engineer.
Present.
All right. Thank you. Standard agenda for this evening. You'll notice two sets of minutes on there. One from the regular meeting we conducted on March 11th, and then the other from the special meeting that was conducted on April 9th. And we'll begin with the reading of the minutes.
Make a motion to approve them.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Bider.
I
I
second.
seconded Josh.
I think I got Mr. Whitman before you, Anil, but I appreciate it. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any nays? Ayes have it. And that should be updated. I apologize, pending. He did send it actually yesterday, which was nice. So that was included in your materials, and I'm sure Mike will cover some of the highlights. Any commissioner reports? Please speak now. Brings us to the executive director's report. I got the official approval from the state DCA on the adopted budget that we did in March. So that's been posted. Audit 2025, we began the preparation. So I'm working with Bowman. On a side note, they recently went through a merger with a larger corporation. They're now PKF O'Connor. But they assure me we won't see any changes from our end. They'll be conducting their office business as usual. From a public legal notices standpoint, we can, as I alluded to in the March meeting, the state of New Jersey passed a law where government organizations can register with the DCA website and no longer are obligated to post notices in publications of record, provided they are posting and keeping their link updated and posting it to their official website. And also have been working on our cybersecurity requirement that's included with the Camden County Joint Insurance Fund, which they host and issue the certificate for. This is now, it's been for the last 2 years, it's now an audit item. So this must be completed by me every year. So I completed part one, be hoping to get part two done by the end of this month. Any questions for me before I kick it over to Mike? All right, thank you, gentlemen.
The two principal, thanks. Good evening, everybody. The two principal new developments that aren't actually in the redevelopers report, but rather are first, I had a conversation with Don Nagowski about present status of the closure of the deal with their venture partners. And he's characteristically optimistic, but it sounds like they've got everything resolved on the RAB bonds, which will fund the 300,000 that's forthcoming, as well as conclude the deal that gives us a 100% new redeveloper operator. So we've got that going for us. In addition, we had a belated ask for us to adopt something tonight. I did not want to impose on you or myself, candidly, to review this whole package, which sought authorization to seek a groundwater permit, which requires testing of wells as posed by the DEP, and at the same time apply for a grant, a pure grant that wouldn't have to be repaid from the HDSRF. It not being emergent, I didn't think it was fair to anybody to have it foisted on us at the last minute. They understood. It was just probably came across their plate like last night. And I looked it over in draft form, but don't have a form of the application that we would authorize. So that will roll over to next month, and I'll get you something out, the final version, in advance of the meeting so you can look at it and ask any questions that you have. That's all I have.
All right, very good. Any questions for Mike before we move into new business? All right, very good. So light agenda for this evening after coming out of the last few months. So resolution of the Bellmawr Redevelopment Agency, resolution number 04024-26, authorizing payment of outstanding bills.
Make a motion to pay all bills. I second it.
All right, I have Mr. Simpson on the motion and Mr. Patel on the second. This will be a roll call, gentlemen. Vice Chair Ray Bider,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo,
Yes.
Commissioner Whitman,
Yes.
Commissioner Patel,
Yes.
Commissioner Simpson,
Yes.
Commissioner Macrina.
Yes.
All right, gentlemen, that is all the new business I have for this evening. This will bring us to the public portion. If anybody has a question, please unmute yourself. And Mark, I see you're raising your hand. Please, by all means, unmute yourself. And
Can you hear me, Josh?
I got you, Mark. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mr. McKenna, I just want to ask whether there are any plans or applications currently under consideration for the construction of like an AI data center up at the waterfront site.
No, I can tell you immediately no.
Okay, good.
I'm no longer the planning board solicitor, but that would be hot news to all of us. And so it did, the thought occurred to me back in the day when this all started up, but there's no support for it. The redeveloper has in place a well thought out, well conceived, highly marketable development proposal.
Okay.
So that's where we're heading. That's the river
Yeah, I know.
rises and the levee breaks.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I know I asked Josh earlier, but I want to ask at this meeting. Josh, the information that you posted on the website here, I mean, on the meeting, are you able to put that on the website or no?
That it won't be at the AI data center?
No. The information that you posted there, you're scrolling through.
Oh, yeah, there's the slide deck and the yeah, you know what, Mark? I think you're right that maybe the video ends up on YouTube, but not the.
Yeah, I don't.
You're saying the
see it.
redevelopers
Right.
report?
Yeah, the report that you just sent about council met and you know what I'm saying, the information that was reviewed at caucus meeting or whatever. You just had it up there. The information that you posted.
Are you talking about this? I'm not.
That's it.
That's part of that's the redevelopers agreement, Mark.
Report.
The redevelopers report, forgive me.
So what I'm saying is, are you able to post that online? Is that
Yeah,
online?
I certainly can. I mean, technically it does get posted when I put the
Okay.
YouTube video, but you know, I can certainly post this slide deck as well. I mean,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
a lot of times when I post a slide deck, it's before I receive the actual redevelopers report, and I'm able to put it in the presentation form like you see tonight. But I like to try to get the slide deck out ahead of time
Sounds good.
for the people.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Thanks,
Okay,
Josh.
see you,
Yeah, no
Mark.
problem, Mark. All right. Any other questions from the public? If Mark's done, I think that's it because he's the only one from the public on here. So we'll close the public portion and bring us to an adjournment.
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting, Josh.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Patel. Do I have a second?
Yep, second, Jeff.
Is that you, Jeff?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Simpson on the second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 All right, gentlemen. Thank you. Meeting's concluded. It is adjourned, and we'll see each other on Tuesday, May 19th.
Thank you.
Great.
Thanks, fellas.
See you.
Bye.